As a bartender, this is one of the things that frustrates me the most. Every day when I'm getting the citrus cut to garnish all the drinks, my cutting board just gets full of all of the scraps. There's no need for them and there's nowhere to put them except for the trash. But every time I have to empty off my cutting board, I have to stop what I'm doing, stop cutting, walk over there, dump it out. Listen, it may not sound like a pain, but when you have to do it 4 to 5 times, it's just super inefficient. I start and stop way too much for what I'm doing.
This is a frustration shared amongst pretty much every bartender and front of house employee. We're all responsible for cutting up citrus for the guest drinks, so all of our cutting boards pretty much fill up at the same rate with the same things. Back of house employees also meet this frustration a lot. They're responsible for cutting up even more things at a higher quantity, so their cutting boards fill up much quicker than ours do. And then moms, grandmas, pretty much anybody cooking at home is also going to run into this frustration. If they're cutting up more than one thing, their cutting board is going to fill up as well, and they're also looking for a solution to this problem.
Unfortunately, there are no products on the market right now that solve this specific problem. Although there are some comparable cutting boards with containers off to the side, those are intended to hold what you're keeping and planning to cook with instead of having big enough containers to hold your scraps of all the stuff you're gonna throw away. Because there wasn't anything available to me, I had to come up with a couple solutions of my own to use at work that just helped me get my job done way more efficiently and quicker than I was doing it before. So my first choice usually is if I can find an extra trash can from the kitchen, I'll grab that and I'll just put it right next to the counter where I'm cutting at, and that way I'm easily able to scoop them in that way. Or my second option, I'll grab something flat or short enough that fits underneath the lip of my cutting board, and then I can push them off onto it that way. Both ways keep my cutting board clear and open and prevent me from having to take a bunch of steps over to the trash can.
The perfect solution to this problem is the Cutting Board Pro. It has a large enough container off to the side to catch all your scraps throughout your whole cutting process. You're able to empty off into it numerous times without ever having to leave where you're standing. It's as simple as that, and you're able to keep cutting.